All right, so I'm going to get started on my skincare routine while people join in, because, that way I'm not just sitting here doing nothing. So I'm going to start my routine off with my retinol. But feel free to, join in and ask questions. I'm not here to talk about skincare. I'm just doing something at the same time. So I'm going to start with my tretinoin cream. My sister last time was like, "Oh, I tried to watch your live," and she's like, "You weren't saying anything in the beginning." And I'm like, it was my first time. I was waiting for people to join. What a turd. Like the only time she's ever watched a video, she's like, "I tried to watch your live." So I'm going to start with these while you guys are coming in, and a White Claw. Okay. So I'm going to put the little dots everywhere. Supposedly this is supposed to make it even, but I always lose count of how many you're supposed to do. So that was a big one. Oh. All right. And then my forehead. I think we're good. You guys, I'm not seeing anything. Hopefully you guys can see me. Woo! Okay, there we go. I'm like, who am I talking to? Myself, like always. But hello, how are you guys doing? What have you been doing to pass the time? I'm so over this. I mean, I get it, but I'm also like, I'm starting to go a little stir crazy. Full show. I don't play any games on my phone. What do you play? Like, I've never been a phone game person. I hate phones. I still have this phone, which I've now been using for 2 years after I got my new iPhone, because I can't figure out the new iPhone. So I actually just connect this to the internet and use it the rest of the time, and then I just text and make calls on my other phone. Like, I don't know. So technology is not my friend. Banana Kong. Okay. I will try it. I was finally like, I'm gonna do the adult coloring book thing, and then I realized like we have a lot of books, like the coloring books, because Nick's best friend always sends him like joke gifts. So he sent him he sent him a whole book of little thingies. But I was like, I'll color them. It'll still be fun. And then I was like, oh gosh, I did not have colored pencils in my house. I just put on tretinoin. So I'm in my 3rd month. I was supposed to go back to the dermatologist this month, but they're obviously closed. And then they were like, we can do a video conference for you, because I needed a refill of my medication that goes with this. And I was like, she's not gonna be able to see anything on that live. Are you gonna charge me a full price? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, absolutely not. Just refill it. I'll be fine waiting. So thank you. You're a little blurred, but this is a major improvement. Well, you're not blurred because like I put a blur, but like the lighting sucks. But it's definitely getting better. I'm finally seeing improvement. I just wish that I have like deep acne. Does anyone else, like, it's not like poppable pimples. They're just in there. And I'm trying not to touch them really hard. So I let this sit. I obviously just cleanse my face. But I let this sit for a few minutes first, so I don't just go right in. And when I was first testing it out, because I was getting so much flaking, I would do it like more right before moisturizer to like buffer it. But now I don't feel like I need to buffer it anymore. So, I mean, I'm still getting a little bit of flakiness, but it's also, I just need that to work. We have 1,000-piece puzzle. I can't do puzzles. I'll do the outer edge. Like, even when I was growing up, I have 2 sisters, and I have 2 sisters plus 2 sisters plus 2 brothers. But my original sisters, they do puzzles, and I would help fill out the outer, and then I would walk away. I'm like, I'm done. I can't do this. So I put a mixture of toothpaste and water on my acne. Okay. I used to do that. I used to put toothpaste on it and it would, but it wasn't getting rid of my acne. And I think that's a big thing that people don't talk about. Like when I watch a lot of, like I'll watch James Welsh or I watch Kelly or Gothamista or, whoever. I enjoy skincare videos. I think I needed a little break from the makeup and I've gotten really into skincare. Um, just because I feel like acne was what like makes me, I guess, not feel confident more than anything else. And I never had it growing up. So it's a huge thing. But when I put toothpaste on, it just gets rid of one zit. It won't get rid of it gets rid of the zits that I already popped. You know what I mean? That are like red and inflamed, but it won't get ones that are like deep in there. And then I've tried like the Mario Badescu one, which it will dry it out. And so does I've also tried the Wish Trend. The Tekka is the one I'm trying out now. But I kind of wanted on the sale, I was like, oh, should I get the Kate Somerville, like the one that's similar to the Mario Badescu? But I haven't heard a lot of people talking about that one. But I think all these like topical zit creams or zit patches, I'm just like, they only work if you popped a zit. Most of those people, I feel like, they're like, my acne, it helped. And I'm like looking at them. Other than Cassandra, who's an actual esthetician, I'm like, you don't have acne. You have a few pimples. Like that's different. I don't feel like it's the same. And I'm just like, ugh. Which is why I'm diving more into skincare on my channel, because I feel like all the skincare channels, it's people that probably didn't struggle that hard, like probably had a few zits. I could be judging. I could be wrong. I still really enjoy their channels. Aunt B, thank you. Let me catch up here. I'm yapping away. I have not used different. Actually, have I? I might have a while ago, but I don't remember. I feel like I've tried everything under the sun. So, yeah, I'm sorry for my acne too. Paula's Choice, I haven't tried it. I did order right before I went to the dermatologist. Okay, the thing happened. I was like, I'm going to buy all this skincare and I'm going to figure it out. And then I just kind of thought about it and I was like, why am I spending hundreds of dollars on products when I know everyone's like, oh, the dermatologist is so expensive. But when you think about the products that you're supposed to use to like counteract it, I'm just like, I'm spending the same amount of money. So that's why I was finally like, I'm going back. My first dermatologist was awful. And I went like a year ago. And it was just not a good match. He really wanted to put me on Accutane. I was just not about that life. So, and I'm happy I didn't, because this is much, much better than it has been at a long, long time. I haven't tried Proactive. My sister actually did. So both my sisters actually struggle with acne as well. I'm the youngest of three. So once my older two sisters, like around like 15, 16, started going into like horrible acne, my sisters tried like everything. And then the doctors were like, let's just put you on birth control. And so my mom actually let me do that at 14. So I started doing that instead, and I never had acne. So for me, I was like, I take after my dad. I'm good to go. I'm never going to have acne kind of thing. I was like, I'm so lucky. I have bad teeth like my dad. My sisters don't. So I got that. But I was like, all right. And then once I stopped birth control and did the little, this arm. So you guys can see like my scar right here. That's from my birth control I have now. And all the acne just started when I was 28, 27? Yeah. So it's a new experience for me these last few years. But my sister said that the Proactive, she's like, I tried it for a long time. She's like, it started working initially for her. And then she's like, it just plateaued. She's like, I just went back on birth control. So I think that's why I haven't tried it. And all the spokespeople, I'm just like, Kendall Jenner. I doubt she had really bad acne. I hate those commercials. But I mean, if it works for you, that's great. Okay, I will start trying to play all these games. My husband's obsessed with games. I think that's probably why I've never gotten into them, because he's always on his phone playing, Clash of Clans, and it's a huge argument. Like, now I just have an agreement with him where I'm like, if you're in a little war, just tell me ahead of time so I don't ask you any questions. And yeah, I think that's probably why. And still, we're watching a movie and I look over and I'm like, oh, I'm watching this movie that you made me watch that's rated 1 star because you're on your phone. Hello. Thank you. Yeah, I always had great skin until now, which now I'm like nervous because I mean, I've talked to you guys about we're gonna try to start a family soon. And I'm just like, then both my medications I'm on, I have to stop. So I feel like once I, it takes so long to see improvement, and then I'm just like, I'm really not looking forward to things, guys. Really, really not. I'm just like, so you're telling me I'm going to be uncomfortable and my acne is going to come back and I have nothing to fix it with. Great. So if you guys have tips while pregnant, please let me know in terms of skincare, because I'm like, that's a little far down the road. We're going to start trying in August. So we'll see if we can go to Hawaii first. Hawaii depends on when we have kids. All right, now that it's sat for a few minutes, let's go ahead. We'll go into the next product. So I go with toners. I have this new one to try, so that's why I figured it would be fine on a live, because I'm not like giving you a review of it. I'm just opening it because I'm so excited. I love I'm From products, other than I think the Mugwort Essence was the only thing that hasn't really worked for me. I do have the mask to try out. That's in a box. Being pregnant, my skin got better. I hope so. I really hope so that that's the case. So I'm going to try this Fig Boosting Essence from I'm From. So we'll see how this goes. But the packaging was just so pretty that I was like, I want it. It's this really pretty purple like color. I tried to do some research on figs. Not a whole lot of research on figs and skincare, so we'll see. It's full of antioxidants, and it's what a toner for me is hydrating, so I'm excited to like test this out and see how it goes. I'm most excited for the masks. I've been like super into masks lately. Like Nick and I, like every 2 nights, I'm like, you want to do a mask together? So we will test that out soon. But what are things that like, so one of you said proactive and different. Anything else that you guys like keep in your routine? Like what's your favorite like cleanser? Also, am I just drinking by myself? Like, do I just set these up to like drink alone, or are you drinking with me? Because I don't have to drink, but it's just feels nice to feel like it's Friday and it's relaxing. So let's go in with these guys. I'm like, does it smell like figs? I don't know what figs smell like. I'm like, fruit smells good to me. So it comes out clear even though it's got like a purple tint. So I don't smell anything, which usually they don't have fragrances in their stuff. And then I'm just going to pat in. But this says it's good for moisturizing, and it's also like a very, very light exfoliant. I usually do not go in with an exfoliant after tretinoin. I've actually kind of cut out all actives other than my tretinoin just to give it time to work rather than freaking my face out. So you guys can see just touching it like makes my face pretty red. Yeah, no, those are expensive. I'm not buying coffee in a can. I'm just like, the only thing I'll buy in a can really is like the things, which now I'm like, what do I need energy for? I'm just at home. I will do a whole video so you guys can like see my acne journey, but this is definitely the best it's ever been in terms of like when my acne started, but it was pretty bad. It was actually really bad when I started my channel, which was very discouraging at first because I didn't have a ring light to like make me look better, or I mean, I still use no filters on my videos, but still like it's hard when you follow. I think that's kind of why I stopped following a lot of bigger YouTubers, just because I felt so like when they're talking, it's just always a thing. Like I'm insecure about this, or I have this, and people definitely have it worse than me. I'm not saying that. Even at my worst, someone usually always has it worse. but it's hard to like support someone when they're like, my face is really breaking out. And I'm like, it's not, you have a zit. And two, you can tell by the way they're talking that they don't actually, like, I feel like everyone just is like hyaluronic acid and that's it, you know? I'm like, I've gotten really into like researching lately a lot of crap. I don't even know. I think it's just due to boredom, but I'm feeling like my brain just from watching the news is going to crap. I'm like, I need to use it. So this actually feels so nice. It feels very nice and refreshing. So I will definitely be doing a video soon. But what are your guys' favorite? Do you guys even use a toner? I know certain people don't. I enjoy it. There's a lot of steps in a routine. I'm not saying like any of this has cured my acne. That's why I always bring up the tretinoin, because I know it's not. So that's why I don't really like for those channels, even though I enjoy product reviews and stuff like that, I also know that like most of the stuff, it's not necessarily going to like heal anything. So witch hazel, I don't think my skin reacts well to witch hazel. Like I remember like the Thayers, like that you see at like Target. I'm always just like, I don't know about that. So I can do it when it's a little bit of a product, but I can't do like a pure witch hazel product. ASMR, I mean, I'll check you out, but ASMR creeps me out. I don't know why. I'm just like, I don't like it. Like I know that certain people like find it super relaxing, and believe me, I'm always like, I wish I could do that, but I'm not that quiet. And two, I just, I don't know. I'm just like, what's happening? Oh, I would need to check out Good Molecules. I think it's sold in like Beautylish, right? I haven't tried anything yet, but I saw their eye patches. Not that I think eye patches are just fun to do, and we finally turned on our AC because when it's hot here, I'm like, oh, that sounds nice, you know. But I really want their eye patches. That's something I looked at, but I have not ordered. And right now I have like the Benton snail ones, so. Or not Benton, I think Mizon. Estee Lauder softening lotion. Okay. I think Estee Lauder actually owns a lot of the Korean brands. So I think a lot of the things I use are probably like, I'm not exactly sure which ones, but I'm sure that some of my products are underneath the Estee Lauder umbrella, even though Estee Lauder is expensive. All right. We're gonna go into the snow. Yeah, no, I feel nice and hydrated. I was gonna go in, I usually do a layer of the Robectin, which I really like this one. It's hypoallergenic. Like the brand is really nice. I'm still deciding, like I said, I haven't used that much, but it's literally because it's super thick. I use 1-2 drops if my skin is feeling extra dry, which it's not right now. So I'm gonna go with the Benton Snail Bee Ultimate Serum. I've used Clean and Clear. Unfortunately, I think my acne was just too strong for that. Like when I say I've tried like acne treatments, like all that stuff, it's pretty bad. And then Nick bought, my husband, he bought the Clean and Clear gel. He's just like, it's not, he's like, he ran out of the Tatcha one. And I told him there was a sale going, and I was like, if you want me to buy you the Tatcha one, that's fine, but like tell me if you need it. And he's like, I don't. And then he ran out and he started using Clean and Clear, and he's like, new zits. That man has 1 zit. He doesn't even wash his face. Like, what is that? Like, he washes his face and that's it. And he's got perfect skin. And I'm just suck. Yeah, so far I've been liking Benton a lot. Like, I was kind of freaked out because I got this on Amazon at first, and then I ended up taking it back because it came like half, like up to here with the serum. Like, that has to be a fake, you know, like why serum not be? And then when I ordered it, so men have, not all men, I know that there's men that have problems, but a lot of them, I'm just like, they do nothing for a lot of things. Like, they have nice eyebrows for no reason, nice thick full eyebrows, nice skin, and I'm just like, what? They lose weight super fast without doing anything. Now let's see what we go in with. All right, I'm going with this Be Plain Cicafull Ampoule. I've been very into Sika products. I really want to try Dr. Jar. I'm trying out their ceramide line, but have you guys tried out their tiger grass? Because I feel like it's very on the fence about what people think about it. So I really want to try like their green color correcting stuff for the daytime, since I don't generally wear foundation every day. So I'm going to take this. I do like this. I actually got this on Amazon as well, but it helps, like, it's for wound healing. So any of the acne I have that's like more scabby, I don't put it all over my face. I literally just kind of put it where I feel like my skin needs it. Okay, good. Have you tried the tiger grass? Like, what have you tried? Because there's like the green color corrector. There's the gel. I mean, they have a million products that are tiger grass. The serum, I was like, that's too expensive, especially when I looked at like the ingredients, and a lot of the Sika ampoules, like this was $24. A lot of the ingredients are the same. So I kind of want to try out like the camo drops or I like the ceramide line a lot, but I want to try out something different. So that's where I'm at. I tried to watch Little Fires Everywhere because everybody keeps telling me it's so good. And I'm like, this show is depressing. Like, I'm not in the mood to be more depressed. I've tried one episode and I'm just like, I need to go back to it, but I don't like it that much. And then, where are you guys living? Like, do you guys know if you're going back to work soon or if things are going to be open? Do I have Georgia people here? Like, how are you guys feeling about everything? Okay. Yeah, so I've looked up a lot of reviews on the skin tone one, but I'm like, would it work on my skin tone? Like, the lights are flushing me out right now, but I'm fairly tan. So, and I like the smell of it. I'm not saying that I like herbally scents. I just don't like floral. That's the only smell I really hate. And fragrances, for me, they don't really irritate my skin. I try to like follow it like a diet, you know, like if I'm 80% good, I can have like some fragrance in there. I'm not like a no fragrance at all type person. So, yeah, we were supposed to open up here because we were supposed to open up, I think April 30th was supposed to be our date. But Arizona is actually getting more cases now. And I'm just like I texted my boss and he's just like, I don't think we're opening May 1st. Like, I think it's going to be at least till June. And so I was wondering how you guys were feeling, or if you guys were feeling as stressed as I am about everything. Potpourri, peppery. Okay, I thought you said potpourri, and I was like, potpourri is floral. That's a no for me. Peppery, I think I'll be okay. Like the ceramide line kind of smells like fake lemony, and I'm okay with that. So there's very few scents. The Sioris is the only thing that I'm just like, I hate this smell. Or like YSL, I really don't dip. Not like I can afford YSL all the time anyway, but YSL, I'm just like, and their makeup products, I hate that scent. All right, I got some more tips, y'all. So I'm going to use this Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. And same kind of thing. I just put it over the areas that seem like they need some soothing properties so it doesn't scab over again. So I'm going to just put that through here. It's a cream. I love the color. It's blue, so it's super pretty. But at the same time, I think when I watch reviews of this, people were kind of using it as a cream. And it nowhere on the label does it say that it's a moisturizing, like actual moisturizer. So now I have to put things over it. I really like Klairs too. Klairs is, I'm trying out the vitamin C drop right now. I love the sunscreen. But I actually like, yeah, I've been really enjoying Klairs products. Hello from England. How are you guys handling things over there? All right. I'm gonna go here. And then I'm gonna give it a few seconds to like dry in, and then I'm gonna finish it off with a cream, and then we will be done. Like I said though, there are a lot of products. I'm super into skincare. It's like my me time now, and I enjoy it. And as long as it's not harmful, I'm not saying it's something you need to do that's, you know, gonna change your life. So I don't know. I think I've just gotten to the point where I'm like, yes, I'm adding in makeup all the time, but at the same time, I enjoy this time now. Like it's very much like a ritual that I'm just like, whew, take a breath from the day. 128. Oh, I'm sorry. I never know whether to like do these, like if you guys would prefer them earlier or later. I'm just like, 5 doesn't seem like it's gonna be too late. And then, you know, I know like before that, I'm like people are at work or working from home. So I will maybe adjust times based on what people say works for them. Okay. I've heard the Tiger Grass correction cream. If it's the correction cream, I feel like that's going to be good for day because the whole point of the green is to cancel out redness. So I wonder if that's an every. I'll look again, but I wanted the green specifically to cancel out my redness for like the day. What do I care if my face is red at night, you know? So I'll look into that though. But I've been, as you can tell, I've been researching. I've literally, like, you guys have seen, I'm pretty obsessed with robes right now. I've always been obsessed with robes, but it's gotten deep. Like, I think I read 15 blog posts today on robes. That's where I'm at right now. Maybe I should start playing games on my phone. Because I'm just like, what else are you going to research? Okay, Oregon. I've been to Oregon once, and I don't remember. I was a kid, so I think you guys are pretty similar here. Yeah, we're at the same time zone then in Oregon. Lockdown, yep. Lockdown is everywhere. Yes, I'm opening a new one, don't judge me. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying about the skin, but like I've read everywhere and I'm just like, unless you're not wanting to use it, it's not a product that's, I think, gonna reduce redness over time. It's to reduce redness like while you're wearing it. But I will definitely research more, don't worry. And I will let you know because I want to try the camo drops and the cream, the green cream. But yeah, what's it like in Oregon? And yeah, shut down. I was just saying, I'm definitely in that place of just being stressed now. Like I texted my boss and I'm just like, how are we gonna come back from this? Like, what is gonna happen to us? Because I don't know. And even if the shutdown were to end, I don't know if we would even have people coming in because I know a lot of people are still scared. And I know, like, regardless, even if our governor says it's okay to open, I'm just like, that doesn't mean all companies are going to expect everyone to come back to work with their kids at home. And, you know, it's just, it's a whole mess. The ABH lips, I did just do a video on that. I think I uploaded it today. The lip gloss set, it's nice. It is nice. I wish the darker ones were like more opaque though. And they're nice. I'll use them. They're everyday wearable, but they're not anything where I would say like break the bank over it. So if you have the money to buy them, I think you'll be happy, but they're not anything like unique. Hello from LA. We're going to shut down, but there's still a ton of people outside. Yeah, even here, there's a ton of people walking, running. Who knew we had so many runners, you know? I'm one of those people. But I mean, I was running before this, but like, I actually train a few. I have like 2 clients right now that are training in the park. We keep our distance, but I have a lot of at-home equipment, so I just bring it with me, and it's the only way I can really make money right now. And we now, like, we dog watch because of all the walking people are doing. Like, there's a whole neighborhood out there of people. My favorite lip gloss of all time. That's really hard. I don't feel like I can pick one. I don't think I can. I think, like, I would say, like, my top favorites. Fenty. I love the light pink one. And then what else is there? The Sweet Mouth one. And then Lime Cream has some good ones. Kylie Cosmetics makes really good ones. I know not everyone likes Kylie, but the lip gloss formula is pretty much on the same side of those. The Pat McGrath ones, as long as they're not like the super sparkly ones that just released, those are really comfortable and really nice as well. So kind of just depends. And then I also actually like the more of like the vinyls as well if I'm not feeling like if I want an actual color rather than just a gloss. I used to hate glosses because I drink out of straws most of the time. And I'm always just like, ugh. I hate residue on cups and glasses and straws. Like it just grosses me out. I think that's because I used to like bartend and I'd have to wash all the lipstick off wine glasses, and I always thought it was so gross. I wonder why traffic was heavy though. Where are these people going? Maybe they're going to like one of those like, riots that are just in a whole, row where people are riding from their cars. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of because I don't know where else anyone would be going at this time. Except for, Florida, they're going to the beach, and Oregon now you can go get your, no, not Oregon, sorry, Georgia now you can go get your nails done. You can go get your hair done. Ugh. All right, I'm gonna put on this Ilion cream. I'm okay about it. I'm not like over, it's cheap. It's $15 for this giant thing. You can use it on your body, which I hate. I don't like body lotions for some reason. I love body oils and I hate body lotions, like especially if I shave. Oh no, like no lotion for me works. Like I immediately break out like just some red hives and I get super itchy. So I feel like everyone raved about this and I'm like, it's nice because it's cheap, but it works. It's definitely moisturizing, but it's not my favorite. But maybe it's because I'm a sucker, I feel bad saying that, but like, does anyone else? I love nice packaging. And I don't mind paying a little extra for very nice packaging most of the time. Like, yes, you want to use what works, but at the same time, I'm like, I want it to be pretty. Like, I want it on my bathroom counter and I want it to look nice. So, yeah, no idea. You should not visit Arizona in the summer. That is not a good idea. You should visit Arizona like now. I mean, if you could, or more like in October, because it's so hot and it's not fun to be outside. I don't think people like it's just not a fun time. Everyone stays indoors because it's too hot to be out there. Like even this week, I'm worried about training people because it's getting so hot, and they're already just like, we're gonna have to start training at like 6:30 in the morning because it's already in the 90s here, and we're in April. So really think that through in terms of what you want to do. Unless you want to do things inside, I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not the best advocate for Arizona. I don't know why my mom chose to move us here when we were teenagers, but I was the only one that never left. And now I'm like, I'm not leaving because my parents live here and my husband's parents live here. So I'm kind of stuck here. Also don't like the snow and I can't afford California. So here we are. But I really miss the beach. 65 for me is like my perfect. Like that is a great day if it's 65. Like we finally had to kick on our AC because which is kind of crap, right? Because Nick works from home now, after everything. But when I'm at home working from home, I don't let the AC run. But him, he's like, I can't handle this. I don't care. I'll pay extra. And I'm like, okay, fine. But when it's me, he's like, I'm sure it was fine. Like, oh, thank you. Okay. Well, then you have a nice reason to go. You have family here and friends. So that works out. I thought you were just like coming here to come here. And I'm like, this is not a good time. Too, I didn't mean, oh, the pool's here. So when I was growing up, like we had the outside pools. I didn't even, they were always cold. And I never cared as a kid. Now that I'm an adult, I care if it's too cold. But we moved here and I was like, oh, we're going to go swimming all the time. I hate getting into like hot pools. Like all the pools here turn hot. Like it's like getting into a bath and it never feels refreshing. Like when I was little, at least it was cold and I was like, it's refreshing. Now I'm just like, no, we don't go to the pool. Too We have one of those community pools, which is why we chose this house. My husband really wanted a community pool. We never go. It's all kids splashing. I'm like a cat. I don't like splashing. So, if I'm completely honest, my dad is Italian, my mom's American, but I grew up learning both languages. I went mostly to American schools when I lived in Italy. Um, so I think I don't think I have any type of accent because I don't know where that would come from. You know what I mean? I think it's just I just talk funny. I mean, there's certain words I definitely get wrong, which I learned from my dad, and I never knew they were wrong until like I'm still learning that I'm saying words wrong. Like the little Popeyes things that you like, the little popsicles for the frozen. People called them Popeyes when I moved here, and I was like, they're not called Popeyes, they're called Popeye, like the cartoon. And they're like, what are you talking about? And I'm just like, I never put those things together. Or I called a ribeye steak rabbi steak. So there's that. But for the most part, I think I'm just weird. I don't think it comes from anything. Trying to think of what else has been. I mean, I don't really have much. I'm trying to read books. I've gotten really bored, obviously. So far in this quarantine, have you guys learned any new skills? Believe me, I'm not judging if you haven't. I can't watch declutters and cleaning videos because it just makes me feel bad about myself. So, if you haven't learned anything new, that's fine. But I started doing the beard dye on my eyebrows. I've been doing my lash extensions. They're a work in progress, I'm learning. I don't recommend it, obviously, because it's not safe. But at the same time, I'm actually really happy with it. So I'll probably keep doing it. Thank you, guys. This is a nice pick-me-up that's not usual. I kind of, how like certain people will do, I've been doing it more lately where I haven't been wearing makeup all the time in my videos, and I don't know, I feel two ways about it because when I'm showing a new eyeshadow palette, the few times that I was doing makeup, and I didn't have foundation on, oh my gosh, people were so like, foundation makes a nice canvas, and that way you can't really tell what this would look like or the true potential of the palette. And I'm just like, oh, come on. And the same thing with nails. I'm doing press-on nails, which I've been doing that for months, but I also take them off right when I'm done because I just got so tired of comments being like, I couldn't focus because you had ugly nails. And then it turns into this whole thing, and I'm just like, people assume things from weird things, like, oh, she bites her nails, she must have horrible anxiety. And I'm just like, I'm fine, I just bite my nails. I don't even bite, I pick. I don't sit there with my hands in my mouth. Okay, whole grain everything. Okay. Oh, homemade pizza. Okay. That works. If it gets you moving. I feel the same way. I will say I'm in a little bit of a better place because when I want to, I can actually go to my gym because it's just me in there. We have a schedule for each trainer to work out if they want to, so that's nice. I don't feel like they feel like, yeah, I guess so. I can't even say that they're great because, they're great for the purpose of when I film videos, I put them on and they last, and then I immediately peel them off. So they just work for if you have an event to go to or whatever. I wish I loved going to the nail salon, but I really don't. I like having them done when they're done, but I despise sitting there to get them done. And the same with eyelashes, which is now why I'm like, I'm in the money. But now I'm even more like, I don't ever have to go back again. These have been staying on for 3 weeks. If you guys don't hear from me for a month, it probably means I glued my eyes shut. So just be aware that might have happened. But yeah. Cooking wise, I've been a little lazy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really lazy, but like I'll marinate things and then Nick will grill things. He never cooks before this. So he got a new grill. That was his random Amazon like purchase. So now he's grilling things. And I'm just like, great. Like, here you go. And I mean, he doesn't make any sides or anything like that. That's not what I do. But no, so these are individual lashes. So I've been doing lash extensions on myself, which again, for anyone new here, I'm not recommending that you do that. I am taking my own chances because I'm bored out of my mind. So it's a tedious, like, I think the first time took me like three hours, but I still enjoyed it more than having them done. Like every time I get them done before, like I would just cringe at the time and I'm just like, I gotta get off this table and like get like really itchy about it. I don't know what it is, but I can't relax in any of those situations, like hair, nails. I tried to, I'm very much like, let me try to do it myself. So the hair thing, not going well. Hair is the only thing during this quarantine where I'm just like, I don't care. I just don't care. So yeah, they are the individual ones, and I ordered it off of like Amazon. I ordered everything off Amazon. What kind of videos, I wanted to ask, what kind of videos have you guys been into lately? Like, what have you been watching? Have you changed like content? And kind of, I love makeup so much. It's not even that. It's just, it gets to a point where like right now, I did a few like new ones, and then now I'm just like, I can't afford anything else that's new, you know? But every time I do shop my stashes, I don't think a lot of people are into them, even though I love filming them. So I'm still going to do it. But I'm also like wanting more information in terms of like what videos you guys are actually watching or interested in or want to see more of. Like, it's really hard to figure that out. Okay. Yeah, I've actually been uploading one full body workout a week. And before, nobody was watching. Now everybody's watching those. So it's actually been really fun for me because I like doing it. But I never know like where people are in their fitness journey and what they're doing. And like, I don't know. It's just I'm always just kind of like guessing. I'm like, are people beginners? Are people that are watching my videos like familiar with workouts? So lately I've been trying to more explain into like what I'm doing and why and the actual like muscles you're using, because I feel like a lot of people are misinformed, but I also don't know if anyone cares. So that's why I'm just like, once a week I'll do one and we'll see, we'll go from there. But to be honest, I'm not watching a lot of videos at all. I feel bad. Like even the people that I usually watch all the time, I'm just kind of like, I don't know if it's just I have too much time or what, but I'm finding it hard to like sit and watch. This is why I like to do the lives. Like, yeah, there's only 9 people right now, but I'd rather actually talk to you. I'm like, I miss talking like to people. They really miss my clients. It was really cute though. I get texts from them all the time though, like, what are you watching? What are you doing? How have you been? Have you murdered your husband yet? I haven't really watched Disney Plus. We talked about this on my last live. I need to like get in there, but you have kids though. I don't have kids. I still watch a lot of like kid movies though. I think we just watched like one with like, it's like Snow White and Seven Dwarfs, something like that. We watch Onward. So we watch kids movies. We haven't really used Disney Plus at all. Everybody is eating a lot. Every time I have like online clients check in, they're like, can you add like 2 more glasses of alcohol a day? And I'm just like, I'm not judging you. I understand what we're going through right now, but it's not great. I don't think anyone like mentally is doing really well. I think the people that are probably doing well are people that were working from home before. And so this isn't a huge change to them. And I'm just not like that. I'm like, I have to, even here, I'm like, I'm going to go on a walk. I'll go sit in the park. Like, I got to be I can't just stay home more than one day. Like I'll go crazy. Oh, you have pets. Okay, I was like, oh, okay, well that makes sense then. Um, yeah, I don't watch cartoons much. I used to, I don't know. I won't watch adult cartoons, and I won't watch. I need to like find. I think it's because I'm into shows more. I think we're watching. What are we watching right now? Watching Homeland right now. That's not what we've been doing. But oh, we watched Sonic. It was actually cuter than I thought. So, all right, guys. Other than Aunt B, I'm enjoying talking to you. But what about the rest of you? Like, you guys are so quiet. I'm like, what? That's the whole point of this live. Like, ask me something you want to know or something you're interested in or vent about your week. That's what these are for, I think we all need venting right now. Watched all the Marvel series on Netflix, and I'm very upset that they are not coming back. Like, it says that they might come back on Disney because it's switching over, but I don't think they are. We haven't seen anything. I think a lot of them just got canceled. So that's how I feel. You have ducks? That has to be fun. I had a neighbor who had a duck. Her name was Francesca. She had ducks, but like they pooped a lot. They were actually quite dirty, and I was like, I don't know about this. She had ducks and chickens. I feel ridiculous. I've gotten into TikTok lately. I'm not doing TikTok. I feel too old to like do TikTok, but I like watching. I know. I love him. Did you watch Walking Dead? I've given up on the show, but I stuck with it for like 5 seasons, maybe 6. But Shane, I always call him Shane. I have no idea what the actor's name is. He's now always been Shane. But yes. It's weird though, because he's not good looking, but yeah, he just has that persona that you're just like, yes. Oh, of course. No. I see other people's comments. I'm just saying it's like I'm trying to interact with everybody else on here because I'm like, and I'm just like, I'm always like, where are the whole point of live is to just chat, So no, continue on with your questions or else I'd be sitting here doing nothing. Like my sister said, she's like, you aren't doing anything in your life. And I'm like, you don't even watch my videos. What a turd. What have I been eating? So, what have I been eating? Like I said, we've just been grilling all the time. So last night we had barbecue chicken. We're doing a lot of flank steak. Hello, Kina. And that's kind of it. Really, we've just been steak and chicken every day. And I got grapes, and I've been kind of nibbling on those because I need snack foods. I think right now, like, people need foods that they can, like, just snack on and take one at a time. So that's kind of where I'm at. Maybe the other green grass products can make a video. Yeah, no, I totally want to. I will definitely make a video. Like I said, I'm getting more into the skincare, but I feel like it's hard because people always say you're not supposed to do you're only supposed to do like a niche YouTube channel, or you're supposed to start 3 channels. And to be honest, I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I feel like body, makeup, and skin should all be the same thing. So I'm trying to get people more interested in it. And I never know whether to be informational or if they want, because like when you watch big, like, I think it's a bad example, but like I got into YouTube, like starting off watching bigger YouTubers, right? And most of the stuff, it's not based on any research that they did. It's based off of products I got in PR that then they're like, it feels nice on my face. And they'll like read the first word and be like, oh, okay, like this does this, and it's just, so I never know if like, well, obviously people watch that video, so they must really love it. So I'm always like, do I make videos that are informative? I'm obviously not a professional by any means, but I love to do my research on stuff. Or do I make videos that are just whatever? And it's the same thing with fitness where I draw that line where I'm like, do I give more information and try to like help you guys in that industry? I am a professional, but like, or do people not care? Because it seems like the people that are doing really well are like the skinny girls with like a little bit of muscle, maybe a butt, and that's it. So I don't really know how to balance yet, where I'm just like, I've been trying to do content that I just enjoy, but that doesn't mean that it does well, you know? Thank you, Jen. I just finished my skincare routine, so right now I feel good. It's like it's a nice glow. It's like, except for my chin, I always feel like I like your chin when it looks like this. I always feel like it looks like you eat like a greasy chicken. But oh, sorry about the food question. I've literally just been eating jalapeno burgers from Fry's or Kroger's. Oh, we've been loving that. I don't know what it is, but every once in a while, like every once in a while, every like 4 days, I'm like, Nick, go and make a jalapeno burger. And I don't even like really spicy food, but for some reason, those are like hitting the spot for me right now. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Christina, I am on the same boat. So sorry you're a little bit later on, but I just did my routine and I talked about some products. I will be doing more skincare on my channel. So hopefully you guys are interested. Let me know things that you actually want to know. And also skincare can be a little bit overwhelming. And that's kind of what we touched on earlier was like, everybody says like this product changed my skin. It changed my life. And other than stuff I've gotten from the dermatologist, because I am on spironolactone and I'm on tretinoin, even though I love the products I'm using and I think they help with certain aspects, I think to like if you're specifically looking for acne, I haven't had much luck with like over-the-counter stuff. Karaoke live. I'm really insecure about karaoke. My mom would laugh because when I was 8, she got me a karaoke machine and I was obsessed with singing Genie in a Bottle with Christina Aguilera. But then I don't know, all of a sudden, like I stopped singing. I never sing, and I don't do it. But actually, that sounds fun. I'm gonna download some games. We're supposed to have my parents are coming over tomorrow to play games, and so we need to like figure out something to do because we need new games to play. You know, with like a group of people, not a group, but you know, there'll be 6 of us because my sister and her husband are coming over. Which I had to clean today. Is anyone else like when their family's coming? I always feel like, oh, I gotta clean. I gotta prove I'm doing well. So that's what I've been doing today. So I gotta look at some of these apps. Did anyone else shop the sale? What did you guys get? Or what are you looking at getting? I still every day I add things to my cart and I just take them out. I'm just like, I'm done. I went past a little over budget. I still didn't spend that much though. I usually spend double what I spent this time, and I only spent I think 115, 120, and I had a gift card for 100. So I did really good in terms of like not spending. I always look at random crap that I'm like, you don't need that, but it's on sale and I want it. So that's what I've been doing. What did you get from Pat McGrath? I didn't. I really want to get another foundation. Pat McGrath is easily my favorite foundation. I think I can say that now. Even though it's $68, I know, but it is my favorite product for them. And I'm just like, the shade I have right now is not going to work for me much longer. So I keep trying to like, I'm like, oh, but you should buy it now because it's on sale. And then I'm like, no, you don't have money. You're not going to go back to work. You're broke. So it's kind of where I'm at with that. And I know Pat McGrath, they have a sale going on their website right now. But it's, you know, you have to spend a minimum of like $150. Yeah. we have some family, like Nick's family is staying at home. And his family, like his parents live here too, but they are definitely staying at home. They got like a newsletter saying that there was someone in their complex that had, like, neighborhood that had the virus, so they're definitely being cautious. So, it's been a little hard though, because like we had Easter and stuff. I'm sure all of you guys know this. It's kind of the same thing going around, right? But we haven't seen them in over, almost 2 months. So, I know that that's a struggle for especially my husband, but we miss them. We do FaceTime stuff. So it's a crappy time. All right, you got some good choices there. Foundation, concealer, and powder from Pat McGrath. I like all three. I haven't. Depends on which powder though. I haven't tried the like, loose powder. I like the little powder in the eye pot. And then I feel so weird about stuff. Like I feel uncomfortable in the newer videos. Not uncomfortable by any means, but like I never want to feel like I'm pushing products on anyone. And I feel like people just assume that everyone gets products. And I'm like, I pay for all my stuff. I by no means I don't even make $100 on YouTube. Like, so I constantly feel like I have to be like, I'm in the same boat as everybody. And if you don't have money to spend, I don't either, but I was irresponsible when I spent it. So it's a hard, like, so I didn't do a haul this time because even though those are my favorite videos, I love hauls. I love watching hauls. I love doing hauls. I love sharing that excitement, and I get just as excited, but I felt wrong to do one right now. Like it just didn't sit right with me. And I was just like, I don't think I can do it. Powder in the pan, I really like. It's tiny though, just be aware. I mean, it's especially the mirror. The mirror is this big in there. A lot of people were saying like I was a little like nice on the Fenty cream blushes. Oh, and the other reason with the Sephora is, if I was to do a haul, I feel like every video is just getting like, you're supporting Sephora right now. And I don't even know I'm like, I don't want to have that argument. I really don't, because I'm just like, everybody got fired from their jobs or is out of work right now and is screwed. I'm one of them, and I don't work for Sephora. So it's hard for me when people are like, I don't want that negativity on my channel, I mean, I'm sure if you worked at Sephora, you'd be upset, understandably, like the rest of us are. But I don't like how people are like singling out Sephora for letting go of their employees at this time. I'm like, yeah, we all are. Like that's not specific to Sephora. I don't know. That's just, I don't know if I'm saying it now. I spent my budget. I haven't been watching hauls because I'm too scared. I'm like, what if they convince me to buy something? One video, and it's always random products. I'm like a scalp cleaner. I think it was like the Mika scalp cleaner that I was like, ooh, I need that. And I was like, you don't need that. I hate hair masks. I hate hair masks. I don't need that. But I was like, maybe it will help my hair. I don't think anything's ever gonna help my hair. Yeah, that's how I feel. I'm like, Sephora's a business just like everyone else is. It is what it is. I think the only thing with the sale that upsets me is like I feel like they should have just pushed it back a few weeks. At the same time, it's not like we know when this is going to be over. So if they did push it back, like what if they weren't going to open until June or July? I actually looked it up yesterday to see if like certain Sephoras were opening, but it doesn't say. Everything still says April 3rd, but I'm like, what if your state is still shut down? Is that, I'm assuming that just means they all push it, or do some of them push it? I don't know. But I wish they would have had at least like something to where we could go in, Yeah. Keenan, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, why are you guys so upset? And then the thing that made me even more so is like literally a few days later, Ulta did the same thing. Yet no one's really bringing that up. And I'm just like, you guys do realize like this is a very large percent of every single company. This is definitely not Sephora, how horrible of them. I'm just, I'm not saying here like, oh my God, Sephora is amazing, because their point system sucks. But I'm just saying like, I don't think they deserve the heat for that. Yeah. Exactly. I don't think that they're saying like you're never going to get your job back. They probably will start hiring people back when they can. So, I mean, also they let go of most of like I'm pretty sure they let most companies all let go of like their hourly employees, which I'm just like you didn't get benefits from that anyway. Like that's just how it is, you know? Like I don't know. Maybe it's because I worked a lot of. I think everyone's worked retail, you know. But I'm like, yeah, you're at the bottom of the totem pole when you're in a retail store. It sucks. Yeah, there are plenty of companies doing the same thing. So I'm just like, what is this new wave of like everyone being upset about Sephora when I'm like, everyone is doing that. I don't know. So maybe I feel like the people are saying that maybe are kept their jobs. I'm like, where does this come from? How do you guys feel about that? I am not drunk yet. Believe me, I am very blunt when I'm drunk. One more and I'd probably be, but this is only my second. So, and since for some reason wine, I'm like 2 glasses and I'm good. But this, I'm like, it's only 5% alcohol, so I'm sticking with these, you know. But yeah, I'm very blunt when I'm drunk. It comes out, Like there's no holding back my feelings. But I talked to my boss the other day and he was like, I think you should just file for unemployment. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm just like, does anyone else just feel embarrassed to do that? Like, I know. And like, I'm not saying I'm there yet, right? Because I have money saved right now. Not a lot of money. And luckily I have a partner that I can rely on. But it just makes me feel so bad about myself. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. And two, obviously I couldn't do that right now. I'm like, there's no way I would feel good about like regardless of having a gift card. I'm like, I still buy a few pieces of makeup and I'm just like, you can't file for unemployment based off of that. Like you'll be fine. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't know. I get embarrassed talking about like money things, you know? So, and I'm, like I said, I have 2 clients that are training in the park. We just got that, our state check, which I was like, I'm just saving that right now. No, and I have food. That's what I'm saying though. Like, would you not feel guilty about like, hey, I'm trying out this new product. Like I tried out whatever, and regardless of a gift card, it just feels wrong for me to like also be like, you guys, I'm so broke, I'm on unemployment, and then I'm buying these products to review. Like I just don't. Not like I have to tell you guys if I file for unemployment, but still, I still have insurance because I'm on my husband's insurance, and I'm not quite there where I feel like it should go to others first because I'm not at the point where I'm super freaked out. I'm going to be more freaked out if this lasts a long time. And I'm freaked out for various reasons. I'm freaked out about my channel. I'm freaked out about everything. I feel like if you don't have new releases, like your channel just dies. And that's just the hard truth. You know, I love how everyone's just like, no, it's all about, being yourself. And I'm like, maybe after a while. Like I'm finally getting to the point where I'm like, I feel not so like it's all going to be fine. But for me, I'm more worried like clients wise, I'm scared that like, what if they don't come back? Like what if this just lasts a really long time? And I'm like, oh yeah. But yes, I have money for food right now, and we'll revisit depending on what happens. I think that's what's so frustrating about this whole situation is just not knowing like when is this going to end? I'm not like we need to open up everything by any means. It's just I think we're all feeling like that. And then I don't know if watching the news is like if I watch Cuomo, I feel good. I feel like he's telling me the truth and he's giving me hope. And then I'll watch Trump and I'm just like, it's like a reality TV show that I just like, I don't know whether to cry or laugh. But I'm still watching. And I'm like, if anything, this made me more aware of how important it is to trust the people that are in charge. Um, yeah, I know. I know. And like, that's what my sister's husband told me yesterday. He's like, why? It's there for a reason. Like, you're in this situation. And, I just, I don't know. I might. I'm just going to wait a few weeks and see. And like, I talked to my husband about it. And I'm also a 1099 person. And I'm like, I have 3 1099 jobs. 3. And so my taxes suck. I'm like, oh, do I want to file for unemployment? How's that going to affect that? I also have my student loans. Student loans, those are never going to end ever. So I'm a nice ball of stress. And then one day I'm just like, it will all be fine. Don't worry about it. So I switch off between. It just depends on the day. That's great. What do you guys all do for work? What do you guys do? Yeah, I know. I know it's a mess. Yeah, that's the thing, is you just don't know. Like, I'm like, I get that we're all in the same situation here. So I mm, I have no words. I really didn't think like things were gonna get as bad as they did. But I don't know. One of my bosses is like, we're opening back up in a week. And then the other boss is like, have you been watching the news? I don't think we're opening it back for like another month. And I'm like, okay. Planning analyst, I feel like you must be good at math, which math is not my strong suit. By any means. I'm not a math person. I'm a memorization person. I'm good at that. And I always love science, except for chem, or OChem, or biochem. No chem. None. Okay. So this is a question I have for you guys, because you guys are in business type jobs. Not like I'm not in a business job, but like essentially I wear yoga pants to work, but like, are you guys wearing makeup to work every day? Like, what is your like routine? Because the more, I don't know if it's just I'm getting old or lazy or what it is, but I'm like, I love to play with makeup and I put it on, but it by no means is I'm like, do these people look like this every day? And most of them, I think they do. Like Jaclyn Hill most of the time, or is it just like filters they put on? Because I'm just like, you guys do this too. They also don't have to be anywhere at a certain time. Like, let's be honest, they're pretty flexible with their schedules. But I'm like, is this what people do on a daily basis? Because again, I work at a gym. People come in, obviously they don't have a bunch of makeup on. So I'm always like, is this relatable? I just find it fun to do sometimes, but it's definitely not. I only do that routine when I'm like, we're gonna go out, which is not often. So I think there's fine to be passionate about makeup and not feel like you have to wear it all the time. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I'll wear bronzer sometimes, and I'll wear highlighter sometimes. And oh my God, now that I have my lashes done, I'm just like, I'm good. There is a whole different feeling when I'm like, lashes, non-strip lashes, nightmare. I am on a no-buy for very certain products this year. I'm on a no-buy of lashes. I'm on a no-buy of setting sprays. I'm on a no-buy of brow products now, and primers. Those are my things that I'm just like, no more. Like, you don't need it, you don't use it. I have so many lashes. I'm just like, I don't know why I hate it. But now that I have my lash extensions on, I'm just like, I'm good. Even my husband was just like, these look nice when you wake up now. I'm just like, what an asshole. But at the same time, I'm like, oh, thank you. So it kind of goes in between. But now I'm just like, I don't need makeup. I feel like I tried. Yeah. 3 kids. That's got to be hard right now. That's kind of how I am. I still love eye makeup. Like, eye makeup is still something that I just enjoy doing. It's just the feeling of foundation and layers on my face. Like I can't, if I'm at home, I definitely cannot relax with a full face of makeup on, no matter what foundation it is. Like that Ilia skin tint, I really did not like that much at all. Well, it caused a really bad breakout, but I can't relax like that. Like I just internally, not that my actual face feels itchy, but it's like having a bra on that you're just like, I gotta get it off, So I'm just like, how do people live like this? Like, do you actually do that? I used to have an office job. It's not like I'm saying I haven't had an office job. I used to work at a physical therapy clinic, so I thought that was going to be my career path. So, but even working there, maybe once a week on a good day, I'd be like, I'll do my makeup. See, but yeah, so you actually do the whole thing. Yeah. Is that because you feel more confident with makeup, or is it because you enjoy doing it? Like, what is it that makes you do your makeup every day? Is what I'm at. I don't know if that's a weird question, but like, I genuinely want to know, like, what is it that draws you to it? Is it just because you feel better and you feel ready for the day and that's what helps you? Or is it just because, a confidence issue? Or is it just, I also think work makeup is a little bit different. Like I get that there's jobs where obviously you need to look presentable. I'm like thinking back and I'm like, I've always worked dirty jobs, to be completely honest. I did a whole video about jobs I've worked and I'm like, every job it's like I've had a physical job every time except for the physical therapy thing, which, meh. I'm going to wrap it up here in a few minutes, but do you guys have anything else on your mind? Any questions? Anything else you want to vent about? Like, I could stay here all day. I really enjoy doing these. Part of that is just because I'm with my husband every day. And I am not one of those people that wants to be around anyone every day. But it is what it is. And I think it's a lot harder if you have to teach your kids right now. So I'm trying to remember that I have it. It's nice that we have not had kids yet because I can't imagine how hard that would be. My mom has 4 kids and she's not doing that great. Okay. Yeah, no, that's why I asked. I mean, I completely understand where you're coming from. That's why I've been into skincare lately, which I don't know if there's ever going to be a perfect skin, right? Right now, I'm pretty confident in my skin, but I don't think it's ever going to be perfect. And that's okay, as long as I feel good. And I've noticed that, like, even if my skincare, all these steps, right, that are not necessary. Literally, my dermatologist was like, use the bar soap. That's what she told me. And I was like, can I use anything else? And she said no. So I actually ended up being, I took everything with the grain of salt. I stopped all my acids and I was like, I'm still going to do a skincare routine. She was even like, you don't need a moisturizer. And I was like, do you know how much my face peeled? Do you know how much my face is peeling? Like, I can't go out like this. But yeah, I felt like that for a while too, where I was just like, I have to do this. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, I think it's okay. Like, I mean, obviously do whatever makes you feel great. And that's why I always ask, because I don't think, also in the YouTube world, I'm like, you're probably not though wearing as much makeup as most people are. I totally get wanting to even out your skin tone. I don't know if you guys can tell. I have a very white patch through here. And even my dermatologist, like the tretinoin will like help with that. The retinol will help with evening out your skin tone. My skin tones really hasn't been even my whole life. Like I've had white patches even when I didn't have acne, and it doesn't really bother me. So I always look for things that are tinted, and it never really helps unless I'm just wearing foundation. Oh. I don't know. My husband knows me. I literally am just like, are you gonna You gonna go on any trips soon? Can you, like, we now have like a discussion where I think he's handling this a little harder than I am, to be completely honest, because at least I am an at-home person. Even though I go to work, I'm still making sure to like do things that make me feel good. So I'll still go work out, and I still have, you know, I'm pretty good mentally at figuring those things out, but he's not used to this. And I have to really be like, Nick, I need you to leave. Like, I need you to get out of the house. Two, you need to get out of the house. You haven't left in days. So it's been, even for him, like a very big transition. And I have to like also realize that we're in this situation together. We're in it together. But he knows me well enough to know that like I really look forward to my alone time. And I have to kind of be like, I need you to leave for 2 hours. Like, I just need you to go somewhere. But yes, he had a bachelor party coming up, and I was just like, you're not going anymore, huh? You're not going anymore? I was very much looking forward to those 3 days alone. And it's so funny. I always tell myself when those things happen, I'm like, I'm going to hang out with my friends. No, I just spend it alone. Completely alone. I'm just like, I want to be by myself. But hopefully he'll get over it. I mean, I'm sure he likes his alone time as well. You know, I think I definitely know people that don't need alone time, but I'm not one of them. I can't. No. Mm-mm. But that's, yeah. Yeah, I bet it's hard. I'm like, oh no. It's I know it sounds silly to like complain about things. Obviously, people are having it really hard right now, but at the same time, it's like vacations are being canceled, everything's being canceled, and it's just kind of like, this really sucks. And that's okay to say it sucks, even though I completely agree with everything we're doing. I'm really more on the side of like scared that we're gonna go back to work too soon. I'm like, just nip it in the bud right now. I would rather not go back to work and then have this happen again in a few months because we didn't wait long enough. I'm just like, let's just do what we have to do, and we're gonna all be fine. We'll all be fine. We'll weigh a few extra pounds. All right, guys, I think I'm gonna get going. I'm going to eat more steak because that's just what we have right now. So that is it for me. I hope you guys like doing these. Like I said, I'm going to do them every Friday from now on. If you have any like comments in terms of like wanting it to be earlier or later, I can obviously be flexible. What else am I doing? But I just felt like this was like in the middle of time, you know? But yes, that is it for today. I had a lot of fun though hanging out with you guys. Thank you for joining in, and I'll see you next week. Everybody stay safe. Bye, guys.